am back when I heard thunder, but I'm down to one last way.
That's pretty much how I'm feeling tonight.
We must have the same algorithm. I saw that the other day.
I don't need therapy. I need someone to try to mess with me at gunpoint.
What?
Yeah.
Replay that for me one more time. You don't need
Okay,
therapy.
one more time.
You just need someone to. I wasn't listening. Sorry. Go ahead.
I am back when I heard thunder, but I'm down to one.
I got it. Oh boy, look at that! Just need someone to try to rob me so I can let it all out. Is that how you feeling, man?
Yeah, tonight I am.
You are. You just want to let it go. You want to rage. Maybe you should go to a rave and dance really aggressively or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry we're a little late, guys. We were here.
Yeah.
We were just talking things through.
What inner demons are bothering you tonight, Travis, on this beautiful Monday, 48 hours before the big warm front we've been waiting for? Everything's looking positive in life, and you're feeling down. What's going on?
Yeah, let's see. So last night I went walleye fishing until 9 o'clock at night.
Looked pretty good.
No, it sucked.
Oh, I thought. I must have seen a picture from the previous day. With
Yeah,
that big walleye.
It's a different zone.
Oh yeah. Somebody says your mic. You got a lot of echo in your studio there, bud.
Maybe I don't have the right mic on here.
That might be it. Thank you for the heads up on that one. Waves, currents, and ice.
Well, how do you pick your mic?
You go to settings. It's page 55 of the manual, SmallmouthCrush.
Oh, yeah, it's the wrong mic.
There it is.
Is this better, everybody?
Oh, like you normally sound. Good job, bud.
All right.
Way to go. Way to get that sound engineer on the job. Yeah.
All right, so you had a bad night of walleye fishing.
Yeah, dude. I set up like 18 tip-ups.
Right.
You know.
Never
you only got one, huh?
No. I'm not going to tell a growing man how many tip-ups you can put out. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I know. Down here by me, it's 5 per person per day.
If I'm going to put 18 up, I will.
Yeah, he'll do what he wants, Mr. DEC.
Yeah. No, I didn't put 18. I put 4 and then 2. And I had 2 rods in the shack. So what's that? 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. 3, 2, 2. 3, 4, 5. So I think it's 7. If you put 7 or less, they won't bother you for that.
Right.
And you got 0 flags?
Yeah.
Yeah, tip-up fishing for walleyes is not really ideal. Walleyes are more of a jigging through.
You don't tell me. I know how to set up tip-ups. I know where to put them. I just went to the wrong spot last night.
Yeah,
JP.
You don't tell me. I've been fishing walleyes through the ice my whole life, and you're way better off jigging for walleyes than you are setting up tip-ups like a chump.
Don't be a chump, Travis.
Well,
you got to get
you know where the red barn is, JP?
Yeah.
There's that break, and it comes, and then it drops into 30 real quick. And so I set my shack up perfectly on the drop, 27 feet of water. My last tip up was 18, and it came down, and I had 2 out deep.
Yeah, I would have had 2 and like 7.
Yeah, I would have gone 8 to 10 personally because I've never ice fished, but I'm just feeling that's where they were.
I know that at night I always put a couple up shallow for the walleyes because some will go shallow. And I know when you're jigging for walleyes, you want to really crack it and you want to hear the line slapping off the ice.
Well, it depends on what
with
lure
the
you're
little
using.
jigging wraps. So they're ripping around down there.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm more finesse with the jigging wraps,
Yeah.
and it's all about the cadence.
I'm way more of an aggressive jigger when it comes to the wraps.
Do a jig and
Really?
wrap, would you? JP, go ahead. And mix in slapping on the ice with your wrap, with your jig. Slap
let's
that
see
ice
here.
with the jig. Let's
Here
go.
I am, sitting over a hole, jigging for a walleye, because I'm an asshole. I gotta have slack that I want to hear go whack on the side of the hole, because it's gonna go crack when I crack an 8-pounder and I bring it to the top. Travis sitting there, doesn't know what to say.
That's pretty good on the spot, man. Give it up for Big JP, everybody. Way to go, man. Way to go. That's beautiful right there. I like
tell
it.
you, I followed, there's a guy I know out towards Oswego that is a salmon cutter by trade. That's what he does. And he used to go to Oneida Lake all the time ice fishing. He doesn't really ice fish anymore. But dude, he would aggressively, like the first time I saw him do it, I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? And he's just wrecking the walleyes. I'm like,
And
oh, I
what
gotta
is
try
he?
that I gotta try that on the lake by my house. I went over there, cracked the walleyes. I'm like, oh yeah, I've been doing this all wrong my whole life.
What's he do for a trade?
Little things make a big difference. And when
What's
you're
that?
using a jig and repella type bait, either it be a shiver minnow, a jig and repella, a hyper glide.
This guy knows.
The key to it is that to always have that nose where it's tilted down. Now, when you just hook the bait directly through the eye keeper here, what's going to happen? The bait is going to sit horizontal. The deal is that, especially I learned this from fishing the Winnebago system, is that what you want to do is you want to tie your knot, go through the hook keeper, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around the body, as you can see, and I'm right in front of the hook on the bottom, your treble hook. And then what I do is I come back around.
Whoa, this is new to me. Look how he's tying that through the front hook.
What?
He's wrapping around the body.
Okay, so now what I have here,
This guy's
you'll
high.
be able to see the line comes right straight around, and it's around the front of the hook, and pull it tight.
I thought you want the nose to lean down.
Then what you want to do is then you want to tie your knot.
I don't know. I guess I have to look into that.
Look into it. Do your research, would you, bud? Come on. Come
I
on,
use
man.
I use the one that's bigger than that. I use the 3-inch.
Yeah, so you don't pull it out of the hole when you're cracking it.
I don't know what size, bud. Number 5, I think, is what they call it. I mean, let's take a look, shall we?
Please do.
I kind of like this size.
Yeah, I like the next size up. One size up from that.
Nah, that's too big. And then for perch, I like these.
Yeah.
Anyways, what do I know? I just wasted an afternoon. I went to a new place this afternoon and was really unimpressed.
Like new fishing place.
Yeah, right. I just pulled the shack out of my driveway and I walked down to the river.
Oh, did you go out in Cape Vincent?
Yeah.
How thick was the ice?
About that.
9 inches. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be gone next week.
Maybe.
See the rain we're getting? We're going to get 4 solid days of rain with heavy above 50-degree temps. That's going to start chewing some ice up, baby. Thank God.
Yeah, that is good.
I went to get my boat out Saturday. So Saturday, Guppy called me in the morning and he goes, "Hey, Mr. JP, you want to go to the ice races up in Lake George?" I go, "Yeah, but I need a hand with my boat, so pick me up an hour early." So I go out to hook the boat up, and there was so much ice in front of my boat garage that I couldn't get the trailer high enough to get my ball under. So I called him back. I said, "Don't pick me up, bud, until it's time to go to the ice races." I had to dump a bunch of salt on it.
Oh, wow. Crazy, man. Crazy. So you think you'll be guiding earlier than you thought a week ago?
I think I'll be
good.
fishing. I'm not going to guide any earlier. I'm booked up right now, and I want to do some. I got to break my boat in, Eric. I got to get my boat broken. I got a new boat.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
I got to get that. I got to get any new boat kinks worked out before people start flying in and everything. So what's going on over there at the Bass Lab, Eric?
Hey, man, I was hoping you'd do a little we got a sale.
Right now, on the
We
website,
got a
there's
sale. Right.
10% off everything on the website over at Epic Eric at the Bass Lab. 10% off. So get over there, check out what he's got on the shelves. Every single thing on the website from now until when, Eric?
Until I turned it off, man. It snowed again today in Maryland, so I went crazy and said snow 10. So if you're looking for a hat, Rise and Glide sweatshirt. If you're looking for a hoodie, if you're looking for, hey, look, we got River Rat spinnerbaits back in stock in a lot of colors, and they don't last long. And I'll tell you this, who watched the NPFL championship? The spinnerbait was a player. Dude, the spinnerbait was a player. And I think Kevin Rogers top 10, and he was throwing my little River Rat spinnerbait. Hello, how about that? Let's go. Thank you, JP. Do a little.
Hey, we got anybody new tonight?
That's what I asked.
Oh,
let's see. We got to go back. We got to go back in the comments. Sean Lai said he was new. Newish.
He sounds interesting.
Gilo 8628 said, Travis, you need the 9s, man. Get the biggin.
I don't know. Show me some pictures.
All right. Send him some pictures
of fish catches.
Right. Not just the bait.
That's right.
Exactly.
We're gonna do a giveaway yet tonight, and we're doing Q&A with all three of us. You guys can ask us any questions you want.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, I thought you did a great job last week, bud. How many people really enjoyed the show last week? I got a lot of comments like Travis really stepped it up. He seems like he's back in the game. Good job, bud. Big JP, what'd you think?
Yeah, I had fun last week. It was good to talk about fishing again.
Yeah, man. I loved it. It was awesome. All right, Travis. Travis says, ask us anything. Who wants to start?
All right. I'm feeling good. I brought a big box out with stuff in there.
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you doing a giveaway again tonight?
Yeah, we gotta do the super chats, trying to keep it a regular
thing. Keep it going. That's right. Way to go, man.
All right.
I like it.
So, and then we're gonna get to questions. So
yes, of course.
Let's go through this, guys. Those that don't know, this is how you do a super chat. You got to sign up on YouTube, and then you can donate, and every dollar you donate, you get entered into a drawing. So we have a Mercury hat.
Yay.
We have a Monster Bass hat.
What?
We have a Monster Bass bag. I can go through some of the baits in here, but
why not?
I prefer not to. What else do we got? Oh, we got a T-shirt. Little wrinkle, just throw it in the dryer. A St. Croix T-shirt, probably extra large. I got another T-shirt in here. Boy. Oh, Monster Bass T-shirt. What else we got? No, we got another. Oh, yeah. The suspending flashpoint jerk bait by Booyah, quickly becoming one of my favorite jerk baits. That's in there. Michael,
nice.
we got you. Smallmouth advisory, we got you. We're gonna throw in a sticker. So not too bad. Nice little grab bag there.
You like that jerk bait better than a mega bass?
I only because I used it almost exclusively last year, because they just came out last year with them. They have like normal sizes. They have a deep runner. Then they have like a junior of both. And Dan at Great Lakes Finesse was playing with it. And at the Classic last year, I think he mentioned about those jerk baits to me. And so I wanted to really give them a try. And I'm pretty much like, they can go up against any mega bass in my book. You'll get bites, you'll get good ones. I wish they had more of a perch color, but I know that's a lot to ask for, because that's my go-to jerkbait color, especially in the river.
Do you like a translucent perch or
no
a naturalistic?
Well,
perch?
I have both. It depends on I guess, on the conditions, right? So
sure. When do you pick which?
I like sun with those translucent baits,
okay,
or any type of flashy bait. I'm going to use more of matte and stuff like that if it's overcast or cloudy, and it could just be in my head. I think, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know anything. What the hell do I know? To be honest with you.
That's pretty good. Man, what do I know?
Nobody knows, dude.
True. Nobody knows nothing. They think they know, but they don't really know. All right. That's a great way to start the question and answer session.
I don't know.
Right.
I got a couple questions. First one for you, Eric.
Go ahead. What do you got?
Did you finish the cheese curds?
I did. They were delish, man.
Everything? There's nothing left?
Polished it off. Gone.
No.
My son was digging it. Nothing.
Oh, your whole family liked it.
Everybody. Yeah, we're a cheese household, man. Very tasty. Thank you. I can't wait to come to Wisco and eat them warm, right off the table. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah.
JP, my question to you.
Who's monitoring the questions? We got a lot of questions stacking up. Go ahead.
Did you find my St. Croix Legend Extreme?
No.
Ooh.
Okay.
Did you ask your neighbor?
That was one of the questions in the comment. Bruce was all over that. It was one of the first questions posted.
Okay. So we're going to get to the bottom of the rod. I do not have it. We just don't know where it's located. There's no theft involved. There's just forgetfulness and misplacement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking again here. I don't.
Now you'll have to look. You're not going to bring it into your downstairs.
Yeah.
And if you're looking right there and you told me you did a thorough look, why are you looking again? I want you to split apart every single rod that you see up against the wall.
Oh, it's easy.
And then I want you to go to the neighbors and fix the tips. And I want you to look at every freaking square inch of that garage and his house and his hallway, wherever he keeps shit.
And then you got to go to BTC's house in New Jersey and find that rod.
He's got one.
Right. I should take one just because I want to get into the action, man.
Did you know you have a trip booked with me, Eric, this summer?
Yes.
You knew that?
This summer?
Yeah.
What time in the summer?
On July 8th.
How's that even possible?
I don't know.
Neither do I. That's
all
completely a mystery. We'll have to look into it. I'll do some research on that and get back to you.
Okay. Do you know
Travis, how much space do you have between your lower 16 and your upper 16 on the bow?
Okay, you gotta ask me that again.
Okay, I thought this was for audience questions, not you two chose talking to each other.
When your graphs are stacked, how much space do you have between the graphs, or do you have to lean one?
No, like that.
Okay.
No, you fixed them before. You were there.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Man, I need a cup of coffee or something. I'm already fading.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know, man. I've been having these crazy dreams at night, man. It's been awesome. Like cinematic, full color.
All right,
Nutty
Sean, I got
stuff.
your message. I see that bait.
Flock Moosen's in.
Oh, Flock's in for 20. Maybe he'll win tonight. He's
20 with a question.
Oh. All right, let's get started.
You got to go way back in the comments.
I know. I'm just going to go a little back.
I mean, Flock's question's a little is a little guarded here. Flock, how deep are we fishing late summer with no scope? Give us a depth.
All right. And someone help too. What is the best cheese curds? We already went through that last week. Just ask one about the FLW trophies behind you. I don't know what that means. Couple.
Neither do I.
There.
That means
How
you
do
can
you
catch
throw-
me, Travis.
Oh, here's one. All right. How do you throw jigging wraps in open water for smallmouth? So I don't particularly use jigging wraps for smallmouth, although they work. And I don't know why I haven't picked one up. If I was, I would pick it up around the early part of the season, pre-spawn. And then I would go late fall into early winter. Again, you can catch them on spoons, on blade baits, silver buddies, jigging wraps all year long. And there's guys that do it, especially on the Great Lakes. I've just never got into it. My way of fishing is the most, I don't enjoy too much grabbing a bait or tying a jig up in my bass slab or spray painting a crankbait and then trying to go out and throw it. That's not how I want to spend my day fishing. I want to go out and set the hook. And so I want to be as efficient as possible on the water. And for me, throwing a spoon in July, I've done it. I've caught them, but it's just not as consistent for me.
Just ain't efficient.
Yeah, dude, I want to set the hook, dude. Otherwise, I'll.
Yeah, dude.
It's just like I had a huge breakthrough actually in my
Did
life.
you really? All right.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Okay, you know how people buy pleasure boaters, and some people just like to ride a boat around.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as a fisherman, I don't. The boat ride's the least. It's not, I don't even think about it, but it's not a time of joy or leisure or you know what I mean? It's fishing and setting the hook. It's not just driving around to wherever on a boat, right? I hate that part. Like I wish I could snap my fingers and be on the next spot. I hate.
Yeah, you want to teleport, right? You don't want to get out there and enjoy nature.
I don't like to boat. Is it fun once in a while? Maybe in the evenings, with a drink or two and sunset and whatever. Fine. But not the middle of the day when you should be out there fishing.
Right.
Same thing with snowmobiles. Okay. I went ice fishing. I got a snowmobile. I go out there and I don't like driving the snowmobile. I like fishing. And then there's these people that'll take these snowmobiles for days on these trails for hundreds of miles. And
just driving.
To
They're
me,
just
it's
driving.
Like it brought back boating days.
It's interesting. But why do you?
It's like driving a stupid boat somewhere.
Why do you even care about what other people are doing?
I don't. For me, I don't enjoy driving a snowmobile around.
But other people do. So what?
Good point. I didn't think of it like that. Who cares what other people do?
Exactly.
Drive your snowmobiles. Drive your boats. I don't care anymore.
They would say, look at your stupid screen and jig that thing. Who cares? They're
right.
like, that's idiotic. Who wants to sit in a hut?
All right, I'm so much better now. Thank you, guys.
Right. You're welcome.
I don't need therapy, and I don't need to be robbed at gunpoint. I just need my two best friends.
You just need to understand other people have different interests, and it's just that simple.
Man, that cleared up everything, dude. Thank you.
I mean, right? I mean, I love to create things you don't. You just want to fish somebody else's lure out of the pack.
Yeah.
And you're happy because you like to set the hook.
Huh.
I love the experience of making my own thing, modifying it, hacking it, and going out and catching one on it. I love it. It turns me on. That's what I live for.
All right.
You don't want anything to do with it, but we get it.
Hey, if you see Cape Way Kent in the comments, let me know. I got to talk to him.
Okay, Cape Way Kent. Do you have his number? I'll send it to you.
Oh, no, I'll text him.
Oh,
later.
did you lose it? Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
No, I got it. I'm
now
just
on
saying
the show?
If
You
it
just want
pops
me to
up-
remind you. All right, I'm going to send you a message. Call Cape Way Kent. I haven't seen him tonight. He's not in the. You want me to text him? Say Travis.
A little later.
All right, I'm gonna text him. Say, Kent, you need to call Travis. He wants to talk to you. Get on the show, damn it.
No, don't say that.
I will.
I just
You don't
want
tell me what to do.
Go ice fishing tomorrow.
Hey, bud, you want to go ice fishing with Travis tomorrow? I got you, bro.
I can text him.
Hey, bud, you want to go ice fishing with Travis tomorrow?
Details. Late. It's going to be a late night, not early morning.
Hey, bud, it's going to be a late night, not early morning. So get some rest and don't be up early eating eggs and ham.
Tell him to bring a bottle of scotch and a gallon of P. Diddy oil.
Bring a gallon of scotch and some P. Diddy oil. It's all right there.
All right. Tin Hook asks, if I see Shore Lunch George this summer, am I going to say anything to him or just keep an eye on his limits? I'm probably not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. All right, let's get back on track here, guys.
Do it.
I guess they're gonna drop the limit of walleyes on Oneida Lake back to 3 walleyes next year.
Good.
Why? You catch a walleye every single time you throw your bait in the water there.
Man, it's all about.
Is this going to turn into a bitch session? This is supposed to be questions from the audience. I'm going to stop you guys right now. So Travis went 5 minutes on why people like the pleasure boat and snowmobile. You're over there talking about walleye limits on Ida. Who cares? Let's talk about bass fishing, dudes.
No. Fine. All right, Scott. Travis, drop shot. Length of line on the weight side. Oh, that's a good question. I think JP and Epic Eric. I want Epic Eric to talk about how he drop shots, the length on the tidal water or inland lakes. Yeah. I will talk about how I drop shot deep, and I want JP to talk about how he would drop shot shallow. It's just the length. So for me, I start out with at least 18 to 24 inches. That's what I like. A lot depends on the fall rate of the bait, how the fish are positioned, because sometimes that's how I start, and that's how I fish 70% of the time. However, there's nothing wrong with drop shotting a 10 to 12 foot lead in deep water. We'll get bites for sure. And I don't think there's anything wrong. I've used 4 and 5 foot leaders at times. But standard for me, 18, 24 inches. There you go. JP?
Got it.
Fishing shallow, I would have 8 to 12 inch leader between the hook and the weight.
There you go.
For me, pitching docks on tidal water, which I had a lot of success on, especially on heavily pressured tidal fisheries that get a lot of tournament action, 6 to 8 inches. 6 to 8 inches. If I'm power shotting, same thing. Got to be able to control it when you're pitching it. So been pitching a lot with a spinning rod lately, using a 7.3 medium heavy Conquest with a 4,000 reel to be able to pick up line real fast when I detect a bite. Love that owner cover shot worm hook. 3-aught owner cover shot.
I love it too.
Material. Dude, that hook is the bomb.
Now I also Eric BKK makes one very similar. I need you to take a look at that one too at some point.
I'll take a look at it, but man, I don't lose fish on this hook. I love the way it sets. 3-aught, 4-aught, depending on the thickness of the worm.
Well?
Yeah, I like that hook myself.
We're all in agreement.
That's a bad mamma jamma. Hey, use Travis's tackle warehouse link if you're going to bone up on those. because it helps the channel.
I certainly appreciate that.
That's right. That's right.
It
And
does.
hey, I want to share something. I had an
post that link
experience
right here.
Good deal. I like that. I had an experience drop shotting one day where I was using a black coated sinker, right? Everybody went to black coated sinkers. And a guy was using an uncoated tungsten silver in title, and he absolutely spanked me. And when I switched to silver, I started getting bites. I saw a YouTube video. There's a really cool channel out there, and the guy had the same experience. Silver, because smallies are visual feeders. Travis, that's a test I would like to do with you one day, because I think you use a lot of lead. I don't know how much tungsten you're using these days, but I think if I remember, your tungsten is mostly coated. JP, to use coated black or silver, or do you care?
For my drop shot weight?
Correct.
I have them custom made and painted flat black.
Flat black. So you're all about not having the weight used as an attractor. But if you think about it, if you see if a smallie from a distance, you guys are throwing at targets, right? Sometimes you don't see the smallmouth adjacent to the smallie that you're throwing. There might be more in the area, right? But that silver thing falling, which looks like another, maybe something following it to the bottom. Yeah. Interesting.
Eric, I love your point on that, and I definitely think it comes into play. So JP and I guess we'll put it this way. I use tungsten in a tournament setting.
Yep. For sure. Lead not.
They're coated black. That's just that's my confidence.
Right.
Specific fish that oftentimes will stare at that stupid bait, and as you guys know, JP and I will dead stick for minutes at times. If
you guys are the dead sticking twins.
And so I don't want that fish I don't want him distracted from what's going on right here in his face most of the time. However, Eric, your point. So I do use lead a lot. And I'll use it in tournaments too. And we use it guiding all the time. And I don't see a difference. It's just
but lead does not have the same shine. You know how to get oxidized?
Well, I understand. I was going to say that lead's going to be really dull, especially if it's in your box shaking around all day.
100%. There's no comparison to the chrome tungsten shine. When there's sun, not so much. Just like we had that conversation about jerk dates prior to the show. Opaque colors versus translucent. It's food for thought. And if you really dial your stuff in, I'm very curious. Why are bass attracted to the flash?
I think you gave me the greatest idea in the world just now.
Right? I mean, think about it.
Yes,
the blade attracts them, and then they bite this.
Yes,
and so this is that flash it speaks to them. Look at this little thing I did on this spinnerbait. I just saw this. You guys want to know a little guide secret? Let me show you. You probably who has seen this before? Look at the back of that blade. Blade within a blade. How about that?
That's flashy.
Not just flashy, but there's a little bit of a different sound going on.
I'd be interested to try a very bright chrome. Drop shot weight.
Yeah, I got some ready to go. I got them ready to go.
Notes. I'm gonna write chrome drop shot. And I'm going to try that because I see the same thing when you're ice fishing, that flat spoon. And someone I saw in the comments were talking about the Great Lakesman as taco spoon.
Yeah.
I haven't used them yet.
I
have not, but.
So Brian Casey, 7748 says, true story on Mille Lacs, silver. Very interesting.
But taking that taco spoon or anything and aggressively flashing and let it flutter down draws those perch and game fish into your hole when you're ice fishing. So why wouldn't something with a little added flash maybe? Yeah, I like the idea, and I think it would be stupid to brush it aside and be one single-minded and just use straight black or.
Yeah, not every day. It's pretty cool.
Okay, very good.
Anthony says $10. If I win, I promise to donate the gift pack to little Johnny, who has no chance to get a question answered. DM me, little buddy.
Where's little Johnny's question?
Little Johnny. Anthony, if you get his address, I'll send him a pass. Let him get back.
I'm trying to find this.
You ain't no little Johnny. You know how Anthony is. Anthony's funny as shite.
So there is no little Johnny?
I don't think so, but maybe there is, man. Little Johnny. I didn't see the little Johnny in the comments.
Well, if I
It's
had
like-
a street name, I'd be Little Johnny 1979 or something.
Yeah, it's like Tiny Tim, man.
Anthony, we got your super chat.
chat.
We got a good prize package. We'll talk about it a little later. Again, to remind you before the end of the show, but give me some, help me out, guys. I can't.
JP, you looking at the comments pretty hard. You see any questions pop up? Somebody asked about the Working Class Zero swim bait rod. I have one, and I don't remember the model. It's rigged up, but I use it for the Tiny Clash, which, as you know, can be a diving bait as well. So it's my TK crank down rod, and it's a fast mod fast action. But it's got a lot of butt to it. So once that fish loads up on that TK, I can keep them coming to the boat, and it keeps them pinned, generally speaking. And I'll have 3 big bait rods rigged up this weekend when I'm going to Smith Mountain Lake. It's going to be 40 there, 30 something tonight, and then 50s and 60s for nighttime lows, and then 70s, high 70s one day leading into the tournament, and it just was a full moon. Those fish are going to be moving to the bank.
Crush them. All right.
I think it's going to be good for the way we like to fish.
Ask JP how many cormorants you're going to kill this summer.
Oh, I cannot confirm or deny if I potentially direct my boat in the direction of a coomerang, but I'm sure there'll be feathers flying.
Did I ever tell you
David.
the funny story that I like to do every morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or we did it together maybe a few times.
When you leave Cape Vincent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I always, these cormorants like to sit on this thing, and if you come in at a certain angle, they start to fly down like this, real low to the water. And I try to tag a few every morning. I don't always get one. I'll go weeks without getting one. So,
Hey, so the
and it's
Union
not
Hall
like,
sent me a-
and I shouldn't say that. I could be joking. This could be for entertainment purposes only. I know the DEC has a really magnifying glass on me lately, so I'm just trying to play.
Well, that's interesting. So I'll take a question from Water to Woods. Opinion on the Berkeley Stunna. If you watched Hank Cherry recently, who throws the Stunna, one thing he did do was downsize the hooks on the Stunna because it is a slow sinker. So if he wanted to stall it a little bit more, he probably went to a size 6, because I think it comes with size 5 trebles. And if you guys have looked at hooks, I mean, size 6 can mean a lot of different things, right? If you're EWG,
it comes with EWGs, I think. That's one of my favorite jerkbaits.
Right. But he was, the point that I'm trying to make, JP, is he's downsizing the hooks. I personally wouldn't want a bait that's slow sinking from a jerkbait perspective. I'm just going to add lead golf tape as I need. So if that helps anybody. And then I saw another question about what are your thoughts on colored. This is from David Zickus. Thoughts on Ned head colors. Black or green pumpkin are probably the 2 that I throw the most. But yes, I believe chartreuse can be a player for you in certain situations because it glows. There was a Bass After Dark episode that I was on with Frank Scalish, and he says, because Bass can only see 2 colors, and this I know because I did the research, red and green, and it's really a medium green. That's why, if you think about it, green pumpkin is one of the most popular. But chartreuse appears white to them. But chartreuse, if it's fluorescent, fluoresces. So it's not just pearl white, it's fluorescent to those fish. So it glows. And just like we talked about the visibility of a silver drop shot, David, Travis and I tried it. We tried a red, we tried the chartreuse, and we tried the black, and the chartreuse was the winner. Anyway, there you go. Those are beefy hooks, dude.
That's they're not extra wide gaps. They're the triple grips it comes with.
They're round bend is
No,
I
they're
think
not.
what we're talking.
They're triple grips on the stunner. This is a factory stunner.
Yeah, they
Okay,
are.
gotcha,
I just
gotcha.
opened
And
it out of the package.
so what he's doing, Big JP, to limit how fast it sinks, is putting a size 6 treble on there. Anyway, there you go.
Well,
I
guess
share.
I should say I don't really like a triple grip style hook on my jerk baits at all. I don't understand that.
I mix them up. I throw round bend. In fact, I'll show you. I like to put at least one EWG, Travis, and I might put that if I'm throwing red. I'll put it as the front hook near the head, because if that fish eats it head first, that triple grip is gonna get him. If they're slashing at the bait, the round bend's gonna get him.
You put the triple grip at the head?
Yeah, I'll show you.
That's a really good idea, because that's what I was going to say. A triple grip, when the fish bites it, man, it's the best holding power I've ever seen versus a round bend.
So why not mix it up?
But the problem, the reason, guys, you might not know this, why I don't like it on my jerk baits, because a lot of times a fish slaps at it, doesn't get it totally in his mouth, maybe outside the mouth on the gill plate, and a round bend is just going to, I feel, pin that fish a little bit better than a triple grip. Don't get me wrong. You'll find triple grips buried in the side of fish. Okay.
True.
But most of the time, I would prefer it's just a straight round bend on, especially a jerk bait. Crankbaits, if the bite's on and they're inhaling, but you can argue the point, well, why don't you do that with crankbaits? Because it's a lot of times it's outside the mouth. I think there's a higher percentage of jerkbait fish that slap than there is crankbait fish. Let's see that again, Eric.
I would agree. This is a prototype that Marty burned.
You know, there's some theories out there that red at that final moment may drive them to bite that part. I don't know.
Right.
I think it's a good theory. It makes sense. And so I do the same thing.
And if you're buying a Gamakatsu red, underneath it's a gold Aberdeen, by the way. So it's gold plated underneath. So the more they chew it, the more the gold pops out, which I love. Anyway, hooks as attractors. Gamakatsu makes a tin silver hook, by the way. Old schoolers would say on a shad bait, throw a silver hook on. There you go.
I love it. All right, what else we got, JP?
Anthony Geese keeps asking about Alabama rigs in the north. Big JP keeps it real simple. We use brown dog tackle A rigs. Okay. I use a VMC hook. It's called a boxer. I think I have it back. I use these hooks right here because they got the eyeball. I'm big on the eyes on the hooks. These are a stout hook to boxer. VMC.
Are we talking about A-rigging?
Yeah. A lot of times I'll use all eighths. If I'm real deep, I'll put quarters on the bottom. I prefer to fish my A-rigs extremely slow, so I have a 5-to-1 gear ratio reel.
Whoa.
Michael Noonan, we got you. Stepping it up. All right, what else we got, guys? Come on. You see anything?
I was answering the question. Who else is watching?
JP, help me out through here. Come on, pick
we
one.
were just talking about A-rigs. They were asking about A-rigs.
Yeah. I've used. Man, I used a lot of. There's a lot of good brands out there. I guess Brown Dog and Yum Umbrella, Flash Mob. What is it? Flash Mob Junior.
Yum.
I'm starting to see some sneaky, different type of A-rigs on the market, especially over this winter.
What'd you think of the one that is like, I don't know, made out of clear fluoro?
Yeah, I mean those have been around for a while. They at least
couple years
had that product, or maybe not that company.
Not that company.
I've seen some really cool finesse, Eric. I'm talking the size of your hand, little bait ball type looking ones too.
Yeah. The Fifth Element from Shane's Baits.
Let me know in the comments what you guys like. I see a stealth rig. I'm gonna write that stuff down. Look into it.
Yeah, Raid by Raid in Japan.
You know,
Check out that fifth element from Shane's Baits. That's small.
Fifth Element, Shane's Baits.
Correct. I've had success with it.
You know,
because I don't like throwing just it's a load, man, when you're throwing a big A rig.
I don't mind that. So some of
my
favorite things, like as an angler every year, you know, when the season approaching, you kind of sometimes think, what's a technique or you know, an application you want to try or maybe get better or experiment with or use more. And I have two things. One is, well, one of them I'm gonna sideline for a while, and that was the C rig more for smallmouth. And I'll tell you, I can give you the reasons why. But another thing was I wanted to throw an A rig a little bit more because I saw the power of it really the last 2 years. Last year, even more. I'll tell you though, my experience so far with the A rig is I can be on a group of fish. JP and I can be out there in a tournament or whatever, and yeah, we're going to catch some smaller fish, but we're also going to catch, you know, a good bag out there with our drop shots and working this group of fish. But I've picked up an A rig a handful of times, and when I throw in those same groups of fish, I tend to get the smaller bites, and that's what I've been finding this year.
And the followers, dude. Remember when we were out twice? You stuck with it, and you were destined to try to get a big bite on it, man. And you got a lot of followers. It was weird.
You can draw the fish in. You can get them ready to go.
Yeah.
Sort of. With an A rig, and what I mean by that is with an A rig, it seems like you have maybe 1 or 2 shots before they could care less.
Up.
If it's at the same angle on a pile of fish, but you can draw them in, and I think that's when you pick up your other baits and get to work. I really do. Did Larry Mazer do an incredible smallmouth crush A rig show? Yeah, we should probably have him back on. He's probably.
I think you probably should. He's probably one of the best A rig guys for smallmouth out there.
He's gonna win that open. I'm gonna call it now. He'll be top 3 in that open out of Buffalo. So you'll have him on for sure after he does spectacular in that open this year.
How about that?
Buffalo?
Let's go.
Really?
Larry Mazer, JP calling it now.
Like out of the Eastern Basin?
Yes.
Really?
You going, Travis?
God dang it. I hate tying a Palomar when I forgot that I already. Anyways. All right, let's take some more questions. Let's keep this thing going.
Somebody was asking how much line we let out when we drift football jigs in the river.
I'll let you take that one, JP.
325 yards.
250 to 280 feet of line.
How do you track that?
I look at the gear ratio and how many inches per reel, and then I specifically set up a rod that I will hold on a guide trip, or I'll have one of the clients hold it, so that as soon as I can really start to see the fluorocarbon through the braid. You know how you put a couple loops of fluorocarbon on your reel before you line the braid up so it doesn't spin?
Yeah, of course.
As soon as I can start to see that fluorocarbon like poking through the braid, I'll say, okay, you guys close your bails now. That's how I set
right
it
on.
up.
I know some guys for drifting rods, they'd put a piece of tape right at 100 and whatever.
Yeah.
That way, you know, your client just knows.
I kind of eyeball it. I'll let out when I set up on a drift long cast, and I'll put the boat in reverse to speed it up, keep that bail open. So, and it varies, but yeah, if it's JP and I in a tournament, we're definitely letting them back quite a ways, and then we're going to lose a bunch in the Kingston Open.
It's literally like you're trolling for marlin. Like you hook up at the end of your cast, and all of a sudden you see this fish jump, and he's literally a football field away. It seems like,
yeah.
And the boat's still drifting.
We don't lose fish, dragging, and we lost fish, JP.
Yeah, that was pitiful.
What do you think it was?
Weirdest day. Weirdest 2
Like,
days.
if you have to examine and look back, what was it that day?
I think it was frustration because we spent too much time on the first spot because we
Okay.
thought we were going to do really good, and by the time we went to move, it was so rough that day.
That's
The
Oh,
roughest I
Guard.
think I've ever seen the St. Lawrence River. And I know I was soaked. And you mean, Travis runs a great boat. That thing's good in rough water. I was soaked by the time we got down there. And the first spot we went down, he's like, all right, come on, JP, what do you got? So we stopped on the spot that we both fish all the time. But I'm like, let's go here. I caught like a 5.5. And then I lost a big one. And then he lost one over 7. And the one that he lost over 7 was only 25 feet away when it jumped and comes off, right? And
Is
it's
that
like,
one-
man,
is that the
them
one where
two
you
fish.
kind of yelled at me?
What's that?
The one where you yelled at me, or was that another one? Because I remember you did bitch at me that day. Where
I
I'm the
was just
one.
like, how many fish are you gonna fucking lose?
What were you guys drifting with, bait casting rods that day, or with spinning rods, or a mixture?
I had a spinning rod, didn't I? No, I had a bait caster. I had a bait caster. JP had a spinning.
Okay. And what length spinning rod in action are you using?
I use a 7-foot medium fast.
That seems crazy to me, and I'll
Same
tell
here.
you why. I don't understand the short rod for a drift. I'd be using that Great Lakes Finesse 7/8 medium heavy.
I'm 7 feet tall, Eric.
Then I'd want my rod up 14 feet because you've got that much line out. Literally, why not use your height plus a rod?
No.
You're using a little tiny baby rod for that. That's crazy.
For my bait casters this year, I'm using the new St. Croix Legend X2 7.2 medium. And then on my spinning, I use a St. Croix Legend Extreme 7.6 medium.
Why not medium heavy?
I
don't get it.
Them off.
No,
Because
you will
your
not
line is
get them
getting
on medium heavy.
destroyed down there. You catch a 6-pounder and then you take the jig in your hand and you wrap the line around your finger and you pull and it just snaps off and you're like, how did I even get that fish? It's
What
just brutal.
size? Oh, interesting. Okay, so are you retying every drift?
Every drift.
Okay.
Every
Got
drift.
Are you tying a double San Diego jam or single?
I don't tie a San Diego jam, but
You might want to double up that knot strength
it's not the knot. It's the 6 inches in front of the knot.
because it's going through zebra muscle.
Yeah. And rocks.
So if you kept your rod tip higher, would it keep it out of the rocks more because you
I
got
don't
so
know.
much line out?
I've been saying for years that somebody needs to come up with some type of a surgical tubing that's clear, that's just big enough to fit over 12-pound fluoro that you could slip on over your line that's a foot long.
They make it. They make it.
Well, send me the link for it.
It's got to be made for something. All right, let's ask. We got 209 people, 214 watching right now. Who knows a source for clear surgical tubing where you can thread 12-pound fluoro? Hey, yeah, Bass After Dark Brandon, man. Straight up. Look at the carp guys. There's some really cool stuff over in Europe. I found some really cool things in Europe. Coming soon to the Bass. Anyway, JP, that's a great idea. And Smallies probably wouldn't care, right?
Right. I mean, people are throwing 20-pound on their Carolina rig and getting bit,
So why don't you just heavy up?
I think we do.
No, for 12-pound, he said. Why not
12 or 14 I use?
Why not 16 gamma, which is freaking molecularly altered and the toughest line on the planet? I would try that. I would like.
I guess
drift
only because
16.
I don't lose a lot nor break off with 14. I really don't have a problem.
All right.
I don't. The only time you're going to break off is if a client is setting a hook on that snag.
Right. I gotcha. Okay. But do you really think they're down there looking at 16-pound tests versus 12?
No.
Does it give the jig more action that matters when you're drifting? because that thing's just down there banging on the rocks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, who cares? Throw 16 gamma when the money's on the line. Those guys are out there throwing 17-pound tests, shaking stupid shit over those smallies these days. They're manhandling them. I mean, you guys saw that, right? The guys that are winning. Like, what's that guy's name from Japan? Smallmouth Disneyland. Come on, what's his name?
Taco?
No, Taco Ito. Thank you. Yeah, aren't they heavying up these days? Because
Hero and a Taco Ito.
There's a Taco Ito, right? Taco Ito, is it? And Takahiro Omori, who just won. He just won one. He won an MLM.
Yeah.
2 color chatterbaits, man. 2 different color trailers. Power fishing in the.
All right, what else we got?
There's a lot of questions coming through, dude. I can't even keep up.
Oh,
We need a moderator. You're rigging up. JP's just reading the comments. I'm attempting to try to catch questions.
What is your favorite follow-up bait for when they're swiping at a jerk bait and not hooking up?
oh, follow-up bait on a jerk bait when you visually see them. Ned rig.
Still the net? Are you still on the Finesse TRD, Travis? Or have you switched up?
Well, I use a lot of different ones, but
You want to list some for people to look at Tackle Warehouse, or just stick with that answer?
we'll stick with that for now.
Fair enough. You like to have that advantage out there. I understand. Can't tell them everything here tonight.
Well, what I can tell you this: if I'm jerkbait fishing, if I'm chatterbait fishing, if I'm reaction fishing, I have a spear rod on my deck, ready to fire at any moment, with the line, dangling off. So I pick that up and shoot it out there to those fish. And
Right on.
what I honestly feel, if you guys fish largemouth, even if you can't see the fish, visually, let's just say we're talking about like a rod you always should have ready to go. I think a lot of anglers miss the boat when they don't have a top water, like a popper or something ready to go at all times. Let's say top water fish not even on your mind, okay? And you're in a back pocket and you're going down the bank and you're chatterbait fishing or something. You look over to the left and it's a bass blowing up on something. You may not have seen that all day, but that one time, I bet you wish you had a popper or something to throw over there real quick.
Or a buzzbait during the shad spawn for sure.
Yeah.
Once that water hits 50.
Man, I'm having problems.
What are you working on, bud? Thought we were answering questions, not rigging up.
I can do both.
Hey.
I'm good at multitasking. I can drink my tea.
Hey, listen, Kent Collins is he's in PA. It's open mic night. He won't be up there till next Monday.
Oh, really?
But send him some pics, he said, please.
No, screw it.
One question was, do scents work and how do you know? I would say a premium scent definitely works. And you can know when you're fishing shallow and visually seeing the fish and they're not taking your offering, and then you slobber that on there and throw it out there and they swim over and eat it.
I would say just this Max Scent by Berkeley. End of the story.
I feel the same way. I also feel like you can still have a good day with unscented baits, of course.
Absolutely.
But again, confidence, tournament setting. If you don't fish a whole lot, send up your baits for sure.
2 tops, Max Scent or Procure or Smelly Jelly UV.
I use my Procure quite a bit, and obviously Max Scent. We like that.
Good
Gulp
Lord, yeah.
spray. Gulp
You're still using this stuff? I don't use it anymore.
Not really.
Mine's turning yellow. See that, Eric?
Yeah, that's when it gets good.
You ever try to soak your baits in a plastic bag with that stuff? They turn all white and coconut looking.
White and coconut. Travis, remember you were marinating stuff when we had the guy, the river.
Travis Myers.
Yeah, Travis Myers, man. Are you still soaking your Z-Mans?
Yeah, I mean, I'll soak it all. I'll do it for sure. The
I
Okay.
remember the first tournament, a spawning tournament I fished with Travis. I showed up with my bag of baits, and they were white baits, but you couldn't see them because they were so doused in Procure they looked black. And I said, grab a bait out of there. And he grabbed one, and he wouldn't grab another bait out of it the rest of the day. He goes, "What in the hell do you have so much scent on these baits for?"
What about Takuito, who does the shrimp stuff and the white powder, and his baits swell up? It's like just completely shrimp infused, man. It looks like dust hanging off the bait. I mean, how could you even have confidence in that? That's crazy, but he swears by it. He did win on it. Again, maybe it just goes back to confidence. He feels like they're down there and it's dispersing and all this shrimp scent is going all through the water. I mean, what the hell? Smallmouth don't even live with shrimp. Unless it's a grass shrimp. Is there any grass shrimp up in New York?
Shrimp. There's shrimp.
Are there grass shrimp on the Great Lakes?
Not like that. And it's probably not. But I mean, that's a scientific.
I'm looking this up.
All right.
Great Lakes freshwater shrimp. I got to check that out. Hold on, please. Let's do some research. Great Lakes freshwater shrimp.
So the Union Hall sent me a letter in the mail. They're now they're gonna let us
Sorry.
they're gonna let us get hair pieces, and our insurance will cover it. So I have a question. Do you guys think Big JP should get a hair piece?
Oh, for sure.
Wait a second. You're in.
Listen.
All right, hold on, Eric. What'd you find?
I found that the Great Lakes freshwater shrimp include the native possum shrimp, a key deepwater food source, and the invasive bloody red shrimp first found in 2006. Now, I don't know how big these are, but there's actually a video of it. Crazy. The bloody red shrimp was native to the Ponto-Caspian region, Black Caspian Sea, introduced via ballast water. It's 8 to 16 millimeters long, often reddish orange with large stalked eyes. It forms dense swarming colonies in shallow, rocky shaded areas during the day.
Listen, that's great. Thank you. So we confirmed that.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait. The possum shrimp is 25 millimeters long. Convert that to inches. Somebody in here that's an engineer, please.
I don't know how. All right. That's great.
So,
JP.
listen, let's get back to the hairpiece thing because I was curious about that.
Let's talk. Take your hat off. All right. So I got a couple questions for you. If you were gonna stay married, I probably wouldn't worry about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to think.
Yeah. If you're gonna drop all that money, I mean, for what? She loves you for the way you are. Who are you trying to impress?
Yeah, but there's no money. The insurance covers it now.
So is it like a wig, or are they doing like a full hair transplant?
It said you could get a toupee. I don't really know anything.
Oh, that's just the wig, bud.
Well, what about Big JP with a wig? I mean, you think that would look legit, or what's going on there? I'm so sick of hearing about these Koki baits.
What baits?
The Quakies, the 2-inch round freaking rubber balls everybody's smashing the giant largemouth down south with.
Really?
Yeah, $20 a ball.
And that's what guys are using?
Yeah, that guy just won on Sam Rayburn with it.
Jeez.
Yep.
I think they're saying no.
Yeah, I think they're. We're not doing the toupee, guys.
Let me see the head again. Let's say you shaved it. Would you ever shave it?
I did have it shaved. The one year we fished the opens.
Really?
Yeah, I had it shaved and I had a mustache. I don't know. I'd have to.
I like your look now with the beard. I think I like the sideburns you got, so it'd be really hard because.
I mean, I could shave my head and have the beard, but my house doesn't really like me with a shaved head.
All right, we got to get back to the questions here. Michael's getting a little upset with us.
Oh, all right. Yeah, but there's really somebody wanted to know if you use your kayak to do extreme hunting scouting.
Yes.
Another guy wanted to know about the color of the Ned heads, but we went over that last week. Watch last week's episode. We talked about that.
Well, maybe he didn't know. You don't have to be so mean.
I'm not being mean. I'm just saying.
All right.
Evidently, the man didn't watch last week's episode.
JP already answered that question earlier. That shows that you just aren't even listening to this show. So, hey, before you say anything shit like that, why don't you fucking listen to this show, dude?
What?
I answered his question, JP. Where were you? Good God Almighty! Talking about your hair.
He just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, right.
I apologize to that viewer who's disrespected, not by me, but my co-host and whatever you want to call JP.
I didn't disrespect him, Travis. I answered his question 10 minutes ago.
Hear you, obviously. Maybe he had to go to the bathroom or something.
You didn't even hear me either, dude, because you're rigging up.
This is a tragedy.
You can't show yourself on the camera screen, so
I'm working on something.
yeah, you're working on what?
Let's see what else we got here.
Give me another one, JP.
Now I'm afraid to read a question because if I missed it, Eric's going to chop my head off.
Right.
Thanks a lot, Eric.
It's kind of traumatizing what he just did to us.
What's the difference between a Ned and a half of a Senko?
I consider it no difference. I mean, I understand the Ned concept, just a stick worm, and I understand that's how people refer to it as. But for me, I consider a Ned, in my own opinion, in my mind, is just any finesse bait. So, what's so funny there?
Anthony, I said EE off screen getting frustrated trying to peel his possum shrimp out to piss.
All right, we got another question here. When you're getting sandwiches at Subway and you're not going to eat until the next day on the lake, do you still get mayonnaise and mustard, or do you go dry?
In the past, I'm now strictly carnivore-ish, 90%.
Yeah, you'll be eating donuts and everything else by the time we start fishing.
No,
you're bullshitting.
I'd get light mayo, you know.
Sam Axe, this is good stuff. I'm getting roasted. I love it.
I kind of like a little bit of that mustard on it too, though.
Okay, Steve Hardy's got a great question. Here's a question for E. In tidal rivers with a lot of barnacles, do you have any tips for landing fish? I've been sawed off so many times. Get them out fast. And I'll say it again. The toughest line out there is, Travis, Gamma.
Probably.
Gamma.
Well, I wouldn't say
Gamma.
toughest. I would say it's deceiving because it's rated for, if you throw 10, you're probably throwing 14, honestly.
Yeah, if you're throwing 16, you're throwing 20. But it's tough. The coating is tough. It's molecularly altered. It is tougher line. That's what I would do, Steve. Gamma. Now, depending upon which tidal water, fishery you're fishing in the Clarity, you get heavy up for sure, man. They don't care.
All right, next.
Out of pro fishermen, who would you like to fish with, learn from, and travel with?
I think those are three different things.
For me, John Cox. He looks like he'd be fun. He loves to power fish without any electronics. And he loves shallow water, which is what I love. So I'd love to do that with John Cox, man, all day long. What about you guys?
Denny Brower.
Oh, man, really? Wow, cool. Flipping, baby. How about you, Travis? Who you got?
Bless you.
Who?
Corey Johnson.
You would.
Damn right I would. I think it'd be pretty cool to watch, just to be in the boat and see how they break down Lake Ontario, or
Sure.
just a different perspective, perhaps.
You'd be traveling with the brothers.
Which ones?
The Johnstons, don't they
Oh,
travel
yeah,
together, room together? So by default, you're traveling with Corey and Chris.
There you go. I like it.
You're getting double the knowledge
Heck yeah.
in one boat. Pretty cool. How about everybody else watching? Who would you want to travel with and learn from? Matthew Weimer, no, Gamma Fluoro, but the Gamma Copoly is pretty tough too.
Why does Travis have his neighbor? Why does Travis have JP's neighbor fixing fishing poles and not just send them back to St. Croix to get fixed properly?
Well,
question.
I mean, it's a question. Lake Erie Lee asked it.
that's a legit question. So a lot of times why rods break in my boat, 90% of the time, 80% of the time, it's a customer stepping on a guide.
Oof.
And so, and 20% of the time, it's a customer not using, like flipping a small fish in.
Really?
Yeah.
How about they keep reeling you when you go to net a big fish?
Or well, I've never had one break doing that, but most people will reel the boat or reel the bait up to the reel the fish all the way up to the tip.
Okay. Here's the question: who's more entertaining as a guide, Travis or Big JP?
Hold on,
What is your answer?
We're gonna get to that, but I haven't finished the last question.
Go, Travis. Keep going.
Well, fuck, I forgot what it was now.
You're talking about the rods breaking.
Yeah.
Flipping a small fish.
Fixes the guides. That's it. And so to have JP grab the rod, take it back to his neighbor, I don't know what he charges, 20, 30 bucks. I could call St. Croix. I could get it replaced, but I just feel bad if it's just a guide. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and how many guides did I get stepped on this year, JP?
A lot. I'm gonna keep a notebook this year because then there won't be any questions on where a rod is or this or that, because it was a lot. Every time I was coming home, I had rods going up and rods coming back.
It's hard to keep track of, man.
At least there was a time it was almost a rod a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, fighter would be fun. You're right, Matthew. Fighter would be fun to travel
All right.
with.
What was the who's more?
Oh, hack attack for sure.
Greg would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cliff Crochet would be fun.
I roomed with him before, or stayed in the same hotel, I should say. He's a fun dude. What was the question about guiding, JP?
Who is more entertaining as a guide, Travis or Big JP?
Who's going to answer that question?
I think I'll tell you how I kind of deal with things. I don't talk a whole lot unless the customer has a lot of questions or they want to talk. If they're quiet, I'm going to be quiet and focus. I really, no matter whenever I'm out there, whether it's with a partner, whether it's by myself, because I do talk out loud quite a bit to myself as well, just around the house and doing things. But when I'm on the water, not so much. I'm very focused on the fishing side, and conversation kind of comes. If someone wants to chat, man, I'm funny. I can be very personable, just like JP, but I'm not JP's personality the whole time. Does that make sense?
Sure. I think that you'd have a great experience with either of us.
I got jokes.
Here's a good one. Do you always prefer standard Z-Man TRD over the Tickler Z? I'm going to say I switch to the Tickler Z for largemouth if I'm finesse fishing. Just a little more action. I think that's a sleeper in the lineup.
I think it varies, but I will agree with Eric 100% that Ticklers is a very special bait.
It's a sleeper.
What else we got?
I'm looking.
What's this say here?
Travis, do you teach and share knowledge with clients?
That's 100% what I do.
Cool.
Sean says, I'm not there to entertain you, but I can be entertaining. Believe me, I got good stories out there, man. I'm pretty personal when I have to be.
You can be, for sure. You can
And
turn
I don't
it on
mind
when you
it.
want.
I don't mind it.
Not at all.
And I get crazy with Eric.
Definitely. You
I
guys
let
have seen
loose
the
with
videos.
Eric. I think JP, I let my anger out more. And with Eric, I let more just the crazy. So
Yes.
JP gets angry, Travis. Eric gets crazy, Travis. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. I'm sorry. Tickler Z. I meant to say the Z-Man hula stick. That's the one I like these days for largies.
The thing
I
that
love
throws
it.
me off, especially with JP.
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll get back to the hula stick.
No problem. Z-Man hula stick. I'm sorry. Hula stick, 4-inch.
If JP and I are in a tournament, and he
Light as I
pulls
can get
up
away with.
the opposite side of the ramp that I want him to pull up on, that will start the aggression for the day. And
No,
I won't.
right on,
It might have been fine if he would have went down the left lane or the right. But in my mind, I'm thinking I would have gone left. And when he doesn't, it stacks on top of stack on top of stack. Like, let's say he's
It's like big waves building.
Oh, he
Yeah.
tells me to meet him at the gas station in the morning. The gas station's got nowhere to park, so I park at the laundromat across the street. And he gets out and he's literally screaming at the top of his lungs and pointing at me. This isn't where I told you to meet me.
It's like you're there, but you're not.
I just tried to get back in his truck
Why
and
did they
leave.
out over that?
It's
Huh?
crazy.
Wow.
Well, you were going through a pretty rough time at that point, I think.
Oh, man.
I'm like, dude, look I got all your little treats and trinkets for the day. I already went in the gas station. We don't even need to go in. And he went storming off.
Anthony Geist got a good point.
Hey, I think we won that day, bud.
We did.
Okay.
Start out rough with a lot of energy and
That's
anger.
another point. You see all these Instagram posts about how you got to start your day off with positivity, otherwise you're not going to have the outcome you want. And it's like, here JP and I are going at it, hating life, and we go win a tournament that day.
Despite your anger. That's only because you spend thousands of hours on the water every year, right?
I don't know.
I do. That helps a little. A little. You guys know you're shite, man.
Oh, why don't you tell them about the ride in the 521R in the cash in tournament?
Remind me which cash in, where were we?
This was where I screamed at you because you lost the winning fish twice, and then we had to go, and we went down the river, and you made a comment to me when we got in.
I think I said you were going awfully fast, and
What?
I would never, even in a tournament, put my gear in jeopardy like that.
But it was a smooth ride. You did say that at the end. You were like, you were definitely going fast, but the boat performed well.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How
Well,
about
we wouldn't have made it back in time. That was the problem. We burned up every minute we had, and I knew that even if we weren't going to win, we were going to be top 3. So we had to push it to get in, and we were skipping tops away coming in on that.
Yeah, let's talk about another thing, how you're supposed to have a positive mental attitude all day long to have the outcome you want. How many times do I get pissed off at 5.5 pounders, JP?
A lot.
Or we don't even know that we have, like, I throw them back.
Yeah.
Man, at those fish.
Just fish is angry, man. It works for you, bro. That's your MO. Don't fight it. Don't pretend like you're happy.
Why do you like a 20-foot boat over a? I don't. I want I have a 21-foot boat. So does Travis.
For sure. The longer, the better. I bet you'd want a 22-foot boat if you could get one.
Yeah, I tried to get away with a 520 3 boats ago, and you kiss every wave, and it's like, boy, that was a waste of my time. You know.
You know anybody with that 22-foot Ranger?
Yeah, Larry Mazer.
And
We were doing 45 and 6 footers, and it didn't hurt.
That's so crazy. God, all bass boats should be 22 feet, in my opinion, if you have any kind of water.
Yeah, the rules on outboard, 250 only. You got to have a 300-400 on some of these bigger 22 footers, walleye boats, things like that.
Yeah. I mean, the Great Lakes can beat a bass boat up.
But they're not going to allow you to fish tournaments in.
Somebody wants to know if you're going to be using Trokar drop shot hooks again this year, Travis.
No.
That was the biggest argument I think we ever got in on a boat. That was pretty good.
So, guys, I am going to put out a video in the next probably couple weeks on how I fish during the spawn and
what?
Let's say I have the reason why I use those Trokars because I have a unique way of rigging a drop shot during the spawn, which causes you to not lose as many weights or have to retie. You never have to retie with the system. And so I was using the Trokar because that's what I was experimenting with last year. And the Trokar was terrible. We had terrible experiences. I guided with this setup. And although we didn't lose a lot of key fish, we definitely bent a lot of hooks. And I've never seen a drop shot hook bend as much as I did those Trokars. And unfortunately, on my experience, could it be? A bad batch? Maybe. If that's the case, and you represent Trokar from the bottom of my heart, if you're true to yourself, come on, be honest. Those things suck, right?
Those things gave me an anxiety attack.
It sucks. Those hooks are garbage.
Just because the gauge it's not. What's the story? What kind of steel is it made out of, man?
I don't know.
It's made out of aluminum.
Aluminium. They say aluminium.
We do jack on a bedded smallmouth with spinning rods, probably more than most. I will admit to that.
True.
Like we are pretty aggressive with the way we fight them and get them into the boat. And I'm like that on guide trips as well.
Does line size matter when you're bed fishing?
No. Well, yes, but only 10% of the time when you really have a finicky, crazy one.
Okay, I got you.
But more than likely, if you got time, you can stick with that same rig and you will get him to bite. You will get every smallmouth to bite at some point. You might run out of time and have to drive 50 miles an hour over the speed limit to get back like JP was.
Over the speed limit.
Speed limit.
Cam G says he took all his Trokars and threw them in the lake.
Flock Moosin says they're made from chinesium. And Anthony Guy says, just read it and then look at the logo and you'll never be able to unsee it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Why not? I mean, if they'll bite anything and line size doesn't matter, why not throw I don't know. Why not? I don't know, man. Just I watched
Travis flip into a bed with 50-pound braid on a bait caster and snap the rod in half.
That one went to your buddy to repair. That's so crazy. I'll get this fish. Did he land the fish?
Yeah.
That's even better. Wow, he should have got that on video. Was it worth it? Was it a big one?
It was for fun fishing.
Oh, God. I got it. He just wanted to see if he'll bite 50-pound braid. And he did. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh.
You can use 50-pound braid quite a bit. I'll give you guys a little teaser. I think I use I use 50-pound line when I'm bed fishing.
Gotcha.
You'll see in the video.
Somebody said over and under on if I'm going to go to totally white. How am I looking right now?
Yeah, you're still 65% regular.
Yeah, at least I got my hair too, bud. I'm talking to you, JP. Cam Gobeal. I'm already totally white, bro. Just for men, man. That's the secret.
Oh, you're using touch of gray, Eric?
Hell yeah, dude. Sometimes, for sure, man.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
To hide it or add more gray?
Add more gray. I like a touch of gray.
Okay.
If it gets too black, I don't like it. I want that like silver fox look going, man.
If I do get this toupee, that thing's going to be jet brown, bud.
Travis Manson, we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook's end. It's a possible stream was ended or deleted. We'll keep track. How about that? That's a good idea. When did you start doing it on both?
2 weeks ago.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool,
I haven't
man.
used beard dye in, oh gosh, 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah. Facebook really doesn't like you.
What's up?
You all right?
That?
What
I'm
happened
good.
there?
I don't know. I think I clicked the wrong button.
No, it's fine.
Somebody just asked. We emphasize the need to dead stick often, but how do we dead stick in heavy current?
So here's how I do it. If I'm okay, so if my boat is drifting, this wouldn't be the most common time when I would do this, obviously, but if I'm drifting, I see one and I have the opportunity to reel my football head in fast enough, I'm going to throw my drop shots near that fish, and I basically keep that bail semi-slack, but keep opening it. I never close the bail for probably 40 seconds. I'll try to see if I can get that fish to bite because I want it. Because I'm also using 5/8 ounce weight, right? So even in that heavy, before you get to the crazy current, that bait's going to stay pretty close to the bottom there. But I keep a little loop and just keep feeding the line out and then wait for that bite. Now, if I'm using my trolling motor, I'm spot locked, and I'm pitching up to that fish, same deal. I pitch up above slightly, let it fall, and just keep it in place right there. That fish saw it fall, and a lot of times that current's definitely doing some work with the bait as you know, just the bow in your line from your bait to your drop shot leader is causing some friction there. So that's how I roll.
I got a question for both of you. If you could only use one bait, one rod for the rest of your natural life on Lake Ontario / St. Lawrence River, what is it?
St. Croix Legend X2 7'2" medium with a 3/8 ounce sniper jig.
Trailer?
Yes.
Which one?
I'm not sure.
Go on.
Now.
Well, you got to pick one.
Just one?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
All right, Big JP, what do you got?
I would have a Douglas Matrix 6.9 extra fast with a Shimano Vanford 5-pound Cortland to an 8-pound leader drop shot.
Whoa.
If it was the only one I could ever use forever, I would use a 5/8 weight with a 3-foot leader and an IU colored drop shot bait.
I think I know which one you threw last summer.
And I think really
that's good stuff. Good stuff. So jig and drop shot. Wow. Nice. I love it.
Well, Eric, we have to ask you, if you were stuck with one rod, one line, and one bait on the Potomac River for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh, that's so tough, man, because I got to deal with the grass. Man. Ooh. That's almost impossible for me.
Well, you
I
have
throw
one rod
junk.
forever, bud.
I know, man.
Yeah, maybe you don't want to fish grass anymore. Maybe you want to fish hard.
No, it's got to be drop shot.
Forever.
I know. I know. That's if you're making me do it. Yep. Drop shot.
You would pick a drop shot to use the rest of your life, and that's it.
100%. If you're making me pick one,
everything you got behind you.
If I'm trying to win, that's what I'm doing.
You're trying to. That's how you can fish. You cannot fish.
I don't mind. I'll catch them. I like it. At least I'm going to be reeling stuff in everywhere around pilings, docks, rocks, grass, wood, everything. Yep. So I'm going with. You made me do it. Not even a crankbait. Can't be. It just can't.
So you would. What happens?
Yep. I'm gonna put fish in the boat every tournament, every time I'm going out. I know I'm gonna catch them. Got to do it. Robo worm.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Use that conquest that I talked about.
Let's expand on this,
4,000.
Let's change this around.
I really like this question, Travis. So now, like for us, if we had to pick largemouth for the rest of our life, what would the one setup be that you would use?
I'm thinking about tournament fishing, man. What I could do
to Travis just about largemouth fishing.
Yeah.
What was the question about largemouth fishing?
What would be your one rod and one lure for the rest of your life?
That's great. That's what I was just going to ask everybody. I was going to phrase it if it was like a reaction only type of bait.
Oh, crankbait for me for sure.
So I want to go through that.
Lucky I don't have to fish just one.
Mine would probably be a chatterbait.
Yeah, mine would be an original chatterbait, 1/4 ounce, white with a silver blade with a white Zoom super fluke on it. That would be my 1/4 ounce.
Holy crap! I would go.
That?
I'm gonna have to go 3/8 ounce. Unfortunately, even though I throw a 1/2 ounce way more, but because now this is the only bait I can use when I'm power fishing forever. Green pumpkin.
Good call.
Z-Man, 3/8 ounce jackhammer, straight green pumpkin.
Green pumpkin blade. Or black. The black blade.
What about you, Eric? Would yours was a crankbait?
If I was power fishing, yeah, I'd be throwing a crank. Flat side.
All right. What else do we got?
What about if it was just a flipping bait?
What happens? What?
Flipping bait.
Flipping bait.
Well, now we're getting too.
That's all right. I like it. These are good questions.
Flipping bait.
Questions.
It would just be a sweet beaver, green pumpkin,
brush hog, baby, green pumpkin,
JP,
or Yababi mud puppy.
There's no or. There's no or.
Mine's just Senko every day for the rest of my life.
I love it. He's going for the big bites.
Yeah.
No, you said no. This wasn't plastic.
That's not. No, we're not talking about flipping, JP.
I'm talking flipping, baby. I'm talking big dong 7 with a 4-aught Gamakatsu shiner hook, and I am flipping that wood. Milfoil, docks, don't care where, that thing's getting flipped everywhere for the rest of my life.
I love it. I love it. Brian Casey says, Fighter says a craw tube. Menace Grub. Look at that. This is awesome, man. Oh, yeah. 3/8 jackhammer, smallmouth magic. Sweet beaver. Favorite chatterbait trailer. Let's go.
Man, I guess the Zacco right now, but I'm looking for alternatives.
Kitech Easy Shiner.
I like this one. The Chatter Shad.
Okay.
Who makes
this thing? You can skip a chatterbait 65 feet up under a dock with one of these on it.
Ooh. Travis, there you go. That might be your alternative. Plus, you're connected
it's flat. Look at how flat this thing is. This thing, it's wicked flat. That's
wicked
side profile, and then this thing is very flat, and it doesn't have a paddle tail. It's got a flat tail, but it's split. This thing's
Yeah.
really good for skipping chatterbaits.
I just
There
had
you go.
I just had like I got real nervous when JP said, you know, flipping a bait 60 feet back under a dock. I'll be honest, I don't know if I got that skill set anymore.
Probably not, but you'd pick it right back
You
up,
pick
bro.
it right back up, dude.
One day on the water, it's like riding a bike, bro.
All right.
You would, no doubt. You could do it. You have
I
confidence.
think I can still flip a spinning rod pretty good, but I don't know.
I'm feeling, hey, listen, I'm taking BPC 157 and my elbow is pain free. So I gave it to my dad for his neck, and he told me he's not taking it because he did some research and they've only tested it on rats and mice and it's not approved by the FDA.
Well, what happened to the rats and mice?
They had good progress with them, but I'm telling you, I can flip. I couldn't flip last year at all. It would destroy
Hey
my
JP,
arm.
we can talk offline. I think you need to look into, you know, no gluten, change your diet a little bit, get the inflammation down,
Yeah.
and take your vitamins.
You still drinking?
Not a whole lot, no.
Yeah, but you still do drink though, right? Food is what booze is to you to me. I gotta have my food, man.
So you want to live with inflammation and inconsistent weight.
Yeah, I guess that's the life I've chosen.
Fair enough. And then disease later, right?
Look at all the people in the comments. They love the BPC 157.
Okay. I don't know anything about it. It looks,
Tell us more.
Mark said they lost all their hair. So
I've been bald for years, bro.
You got nothing to lose.
My whole family's bald.
Can't fight the genes. Right?
no,
Where'd you
hold
find
on.
out about this BP 157, Big JP?
Joe Rogan.
Rogan. What is it?
He had the guy on that played in the sitcom that was married to the lady, and the guy was the UPS driver.
Oh yeah.
The heavyset guy, and then he played Mall Cop. That guy was on, and him and Joe Rogan were smoking cigars, and they started talking about tennis elbow. And the actor was like, yeah, man. He's like, I was golfing with my doctor, and I'm like, I can't even freaking swing the golf club because of this tennis elbow. And the doctor gave him 2 of these BPC 157 pills. And he said, take these and let me know how you feel. And he goes, 3 holes later, I had no pain in my elbow. So I bought that crap and I took it. And by the end of the first day, there was no pain in my elbow.
Are you on a maintenance program right now with BP 157?
You're only supposed to be on it for 4 to 6 weeks. So I'm going to take it for the 6 full weeks, and hopefully the pain doesn't come back.
And what does it cost? And who'd you get it from?
I got it from Healthtronics, and it was pretty expensive. I'm not going to lie. It came from Europe.
It's an experimental synthetic peptide derived from human gastric juice. Research for its potential to accelerate healing, tendons, muscles, ligaments, and gastrointestinal issues. While animal studies show promising tissue repair, it's not FDA approved, lacks rugus, and blah, blah, blah. Promotes angiogenesis, new blood vessel formation, increases fibroblast activity, and acts as an anti-inflammatory agent.
All right.
Let's
Well,
see.
thank you. Next.
Risk. Let's see what the side effects are. None. I don't know. It's not benzene. But JP is doing experimental therapy. I like it, man. Cool.
Hey,
Good.
when you go to your doctor and tell him, cut my fucking arm off, but I can't take the pain anymore.
Right.
You got to try something different. It was really bad.
Right. Look what Anthony Guy says. Got it from a force stall on the right. He's killing it tonight. He's killing it. JP, Anthony says he can help you out with that.
I see that.
And Little Rich says you gotta, just stop what you were doing last year so much, bud.
Yeah.
It's related to that. The comments are hilarious. If we had funniest comments, this would be incredible, man. Because there have been some unbelievable ones tonight.
All right. Well, listen,
The chat is incredible.
we're gonna go. We're gonna take a winner shortly for the super chat, and we're gonna wind
Sweet.
down. Hopefully, hopefully all three of us leave at the same time tonight.
No, I was gonna just bounce out, but somebody made a comment about my leave being an Irish leave or something. I'll be bouncing soon, guys. So you'll see the screen go black. Don't take it as an insult. I got legs to rub, and I got to get up at 3 a.m.
You gotta go, bro. I gotta go, bro. He's got to go.
Right now, I'm running a 22-man crew, and it's pretty stressful.
Oh, yeah, bud. Haven't heard from you lately. I knew you were stressing out at work.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you, man.
Anyways,
Who's this bass after dark? Brandon keeps calling me gay.
I don't know. No, I think you might be calling me gay.
Or all of us. Anyway,
I mean,
have gay company. We're good. It's good. It's good. What do you got on that mug? What does that mug say? I can't read it. Oh, there you go. All right. Okay, Travis, keep rolling.
Bass After Dark, Brandon says to everyone.
That's what I said. That's what I was thinking. It's all good.
All right. Do we got any final
any final thoughts? Any final words? Great show again tonight. Way to go, everybody. The chat was awesome, man. I'd like to hats off to everybody, especially Anthony, guys. Anthony, everybody killed it in the chat. There were some hilarious comments. Great sharing of knowledge tonight. Fantastic. Way to go, Travis. What's next week's topic, dude?
We don't know yet. We probably got to get a guest in one of these times. Well,
I think so.
That might be a hard week.
You're right. Yeah. I probably won't be here next week because of the classic. Fishing Smith Mountain and then driving maybe to Tennessee to fish. I don't know yet.
What do you mean?
All right, Michael Noonan. What was the question? I'm sorry.
What was the question?
Oh,
We're gonna find out.
Hold on. Let's see. It's Michael. He must have done a super chat. It should be bright yellow.
Oh, look.
Yeah. Way back. I'll probably go live from the classic for sure, man. I'll do a live Instagram. I'll be in the house with Ken Duke, John Pryor, and Spooky Mike.
All right, Michael. Michael wants us to go real deep.
What do you got? What's the question?
I got to pull up something now.
A map.
Yeah.
What time of year are we talking on the map study?
Get some more information. We're going to break this down. Let's see if we can do that first, right? Can you find out where it's located?
What's the name of the lake?
Shit, I can't even spell it
That's problematic.
or say it.
What's the name of the lake?
Look in the comments. You tell me.
Oh, I don't even know where you're looking. There's about 1,000 comments tonight.
Right there.
Did you read it? Spell the lake. Yakagani.
You ever hear of it?
I fished it.
You have?
100%. It is very low right now, which changes the dynamic. But I will say this, in the fall, those smallies in particular love an A-rig.
Where is it located?
Pennsylvania.
Okay. So what was his question specifically?
What does it say?
I'm trying to look for the lake.
No, just read the
Can
question.
you break down the lake down in early spring? So how would you fish
Yes.
that in early spring, even though the average depth is 76? So I wouldn't worry about the average depth. Obviously,
Neither
it's
would I.
body of water.
That's right.
I would definitely focus on, I wonder if there's any creek mouths flowing into it early on.
There are creeks that flow into it.
So I would start checking those, and you're looking for water warmer weather temps, right? Water temps, but
What water temp would you suggest? When do smallmouth spawn, in your opinion?
is it a smallmouth reservoir as well?
It has a ton of smallmouth in it.
Okay. So I've seen them on beds at 50, but I think for Pennsylvania, I don't know the elevation. I don't know. I would say,
It's a high mountain reservoir.
yeah, I think those would start. I think 55, you better start thinking, especially if you got a full moon. But I would say I would start looking early, pre-spawn. As soon as that the ice leaves and it's 40 degree mark, you're going to be able to catch them. But I would focus on breaks. And I don't know how the lake's set up because I couldn't find a map, but I would focus on breaks close to creek mouths or spawning flats.
It's very skinny, Travis. Very skinny.
I feel like they would be wintering in those deeper, maybe on those holes, those flats up north.
And there is a dam, by the way.
Okay.
So it's flood control. It's in the town of Confluence, PA. It's run by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. The lake is super low right now, by the way. Like, I think several boat ramps are unusable. I don't know if it's filled back up with the snow or whatever, but very rocky.
Okay.
Tons of big boulders.
I'm sure there's some gravel.
A ton of gravel.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep. 75 feet of rainbow. Wow. With a jerk jig. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That is it's a great little place to fish for sure. Big smallies, man, for Maryland, Western Maryland, or PA, I should say. No doubt. Yep.
I would try a silver buddy too, a blade bait. First thing. Early.
I think that's a great call.
And look for a flat in that. I don't know if there's a lot of flats in that 20 to 30 on that body of water, but I would start there. If you're itching to get out, like early, I would get in that zone. Depending on the bottom type, hopefully it's a little hard clay, something like that. And I feel like clay. You might be able to find some fish before they're even thinking about transitioning.
A lot of run-ins.
I have no seance over the blood moon tonight. I was thinking it'd be cool. I saw, obviously you guys know I think the sky is simulated, but I did see like the planet alignment when I was ice fishing.
Planet?
Like I guess all these planets in this fake galaxy are aligned. When I say fake, I don't mean it's like things hanging from a ceiling that you see in a child's room. I'm talking
like a diorama.
I'm thinking, not what. This isn't what you think it is in a way.
What do you think what are you seeing though? What is it?
It's a simulated reality, Eric.
Oh, it's like somebody's projecting it in our brain.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, we all see the same thing.
No, we don't see the same thing.
What do you see?
It depends on what I'm looking at.
But when you're looking outside tonight, you see that big round thing we all think of as the moon.
What do you think? How the moon has been changing and actually looks a lot different.
That's just something you're imagining because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because you believe the things you believe, you're going to see different things that you've never noticed before, and it fulfills the thing in your head. That's what I think the difference is.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at it with a telescope? A high-powered one?
Yeah.
And you see it's changing?
And what?
And you see that it's changed. What's changing?
Oh, just the way it shows up in the sky. I feel it changed. I think there's a lot of things speeding up in our conscious, and there's just a lot of small drops being played all over the place. And you got to look at what are the small drops. Well, they're big events
as you get older.
They're big events on the world stage. War, Epstein files. Hollywood lizard people clones.
But hasn't that been going on forever?
What's that?
The world's been at war forever since the time of man.
When was that?
You tell me.
Well, you have to look back and look for an expert in chronological order of this earth.
What I'm
and
saying,
not
you
what-
say there's drops, but war's been going on for millennia.
right, there's drops.
Whenever you think it started,
Big drops going on right now.
there's
Current
been big
events.
wars. I mean, was World War I and World War II real?
The
Those are
narrative
big
was
wars.
it, but people died.
How many?
Millions.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are big drops. These are little drops
Okay.
comparatively, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Mhm.
I mean, you've had big drops before. What would you have said if you were alive then? Would you have believed the same thing?
What?
I don't know.
So I'm reading the comments here.
I'm sorry. I'm just asking questions. I'm just curious how you got where you are. I'm just trying to learn more about you each time we talk about these things,
Yes,
how you
yes.
arrived. So I want to hear more about what you think.
No, I'm good. I think we've said enough for tonight. We don't want to scare people, Eric.
No, I don't want to scare anybody. I'm just asking questions. Oh, man. Well, all right. Did we answer Michael Noonan's question?
I think so.
Michael, it is a great A-rig lake in the fall when the bait starts to bunch up, which makes me believe that in the early spring you could crank a few up for sure. So, Travis, in a highland reservoir, in your experience, targeting smallmouth, there are largemouth there, by the way, too, but targeting smallmouth in particular, do you notice, like I would look at main lake points, right, that maybe flatten out, and then I would look at secondary points on some of those feeder creeks, right? And then I would find flat spawning areas that maybe are full of chunk rock and gravel where smallies like to spawn. Sand, gravel, pea gravel.
Yeah, and as the season progresses, obviously, when the fish get on beds, I think it
Yes.
down to how clean it is. You might have to either
It could be very clean or stained, depending upon how much rain that place gets.
mostly by spawn time, it's not clear. I'm gonna assume it'll be stained even.
Right.
But I could be wrong. I don't know.
Right.
Our perspective
Mike-
on clear versus semi-clear.
Sure.
I don't know if you guys seen my Instagram post today.
Wait. I have one more question for you, Michael. Keep that question. Is it possible that those fish live in 50 to 80 feet? Now, depending upon the season, right? You gotta understand thermocline. Yep. I'm sure that reservoir has a thermocline, right? In your experience on Ontario, I don't hear you saying you fish any deeper than 50 feet.
Yeah, I don't fish much more than 50. Not saying they won't be,
right?
But they will probably in that type of reservoir system. I'm assuming they might suspend over that for sure.
I would think so, right? Michael, do you use live scope, Michael? Michael, do you use live scope or are you fishing with non-live scope? I'm just curious because that might help Travis coach you on what you could do with and without it. Because Travis obviously chased a lot of smallmouth and inland reservoirs for years using just mapping. Travis, if he does have good mapping, what would you suggest he set his depth range at? And Michael, you should go back and watch last week because Travis explains a lot. But now we're giving you a different scenario. Travis is not
so he's got
Ontario.
Yeah, so I would get out and I would shoot out like 100 feet,
right?
And I mean, you don't need to see the full bottom, but you'll still see the fish.
Yeah, if they're suspended.
So that's
now, are they going to suspend in the winter?
You can only shoot it down, say 40 feet and have a little bit bigger screen size of the view versus over 80. But I think at 100 feet, you'll still see the fish. I would go spend some time doing that, especially around some sort of structure where they may hold shallow and just move off. I don't know if this place has humps or things like that might come up.
100%. Old foundations.
I mean, there's
old road beds. There's an old bridge that's exposed now, Travis. Like literally, there's it's a flooded valley.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, there's an old bridge that I think it was people were walking across the old bridge that used to be under 20, 30, 40 foot of water.
Got it.
So they get a lot of pressure. So like like you probably got to get a little finessey if you're scoping an individual fish because they see a lot of baits out there. I'm thinking some of the Great Lakes finesse stuff would probably do really well up there, Travis. Like what? Like the snack craw, like this little craw up there. I bet that would just crush them. You know, your drop minnow.
If there's a good population of crayfish, which I'm assuming there would be,
100%, bro.
That would
like
definitely.
Michael, go with the snack crawl. Get that football head, Great Lakes finesse. Travis, send them to Pradco. What's your smallmouth crush code on the RiverNet site? Right. Great Lakes finesse snack crawl, green pumpkin or black, dude, with that football head from Great Lakes finesse, and you'll have a day.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Or I'd throw my little shaky football head up there. That's what I'd do.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I'd throw that one right there. Rusty craw or that little perch-tastic. Oh, yeah. And green pumpkin. Especially if I'm shallow.
A lot of guys ask me about like my favorite head size or weight size, things like that. So for drop shotting, I'm always going to do the 5/8. I mean, you can get away with a half.
But how deep? How deep though?
But I'm deeper than 20.
Right. And if you're 20 or less,
there will be times when you have to go less. They want a different rate of fall, stuff like that.
20 or less on average.
Say what?
20 or less. What size drop shot weight?
20 or less.
Yes.
Quarter.
10 or less.
Quarter.
Okay. 5 feet.
Quarter.
Got it. Cool. That makes it simple.
Yeah. Maybe 3/16, but I don't know. I own them all. But this and there's not one, it's not one size fit. I've used 3/32 drop shot weights.
Sure, 1/8 ounce. Rate of fall, it's depth,
yeah,
speed, cadence. You always got to be thinking about that.
For sure.
Yeah. Sometimes they want it fast. I think I want that float to the bottom.
But getting back to that, it's always like the least amount of weight you can get away with is what I would start with.
I think that's a great drop shot.
All different sizes, but light as possible most of the time. Again, is there times I'm putting a 1/2 ounce in a tube in 5 feet of water? Yes, but I'm fishing it differently, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just generalization. If you're not doing anything crazy and you're doing something more common to that depth, the lighter the better.
Right.
I fish that 1/10 down to 30 feet of water a lot. And
good point.
And it's wild. It's crazy how I guess I like the challenge of it because it truly is challenging to feel that little tick. But God,
sure.
You feel that and you know, and like it's like you bust on him and he's on. It's pretty cool, you know, knowing that. Yeah, that's the bite. That's my favorite type of bite.
Dude, you'd have been proud of me the way I drop shot at the river the last 2 tournaments I fished up there with Riz, man. It was grindy, dude. I mean, the drop shot got the limit in the boat to start the day. And then ended up with 2 big fish in the well. 2 more were crankbait fish that I rustled up. But you'd have been proud of me, man. I got it. I'm a good drop shotter.
Flacco's 5/8 a quarter, no in between. Again, there's in betweens, but those are my basic sizes that I use 80% of the time.
Right.
Yep.
Power shotting for me, shallow water, 5 feet or less.
I consider 15. 15's getting on that edge of shallow for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And definitely if you're in 10, a quarter's fine. I only use a handful of drop shot bait shallow. It's very effective. And I fish it differently, you know, unless I know there's fish out in front of me, like big groups of them. A lot of times I'm just trying to find active fish, so I'm covering water. You'd be amazed at how we talk about dead sticking out deep, but I ain't dead sticking one bit when I'm on the mission shallow, 10 feet or less.
What about swim shotting up there in that reservoir? Maybe like a, swim shotting a Hasdong minnow.
I don't think I think that works all over the country.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that people sleep on a lot. It's a great way to cover water, because you know you're not always going to see those smallies roaching around, right?
Yeah.
And you can cover a lot of water. You can bomb it too, man. Swim shotting. Don't sleep on the swim shot.
I don't.
Mm-mm.
Well,
Neither do I. Swim shotting. I might be doing some of that this weekend. I'll be tight lining for sure. Not a minnow.
and it also works if you're just, for me in clear water, there is a time for sure to swim it back, but even that fall on a swim bait, you can fish it that way too. I guess what I'm saying, you can swim back to the boat, or you can bomb, let it fall, wait a second or two, reel up, another direction, another zone, keep moving.
Yes,
keep moving.
So Travis, Michael says he believes alewives are the native bait up there. What's your favorite alewive imitator?
So I would shake up.
Bait.
Yeah, you can, sock them on any of those. Beast Cove.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shake a minnow.
Yeah.
How about the uni up there? Have you tried that, Michael Noonan? The uni, and they're not letting it sink. Those guys are casting out and they're going pop pop. Like once they get a fish interested, they're going yank yank. Like looks like with a medium action, a medium light spinning rod. And what they're doing is, not that anybody cares, but I found they're taking. So like you could take. So I rigged up some for Smith Mountain, right? Because I'm going to just toss it around docks, right? Scooter might see one on his active target, and I'm gonna be ready. All right. So anyway, Travis, this is what they do. So I took you guys know a bait needle, right? You know what a bait needle is, Travis?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a little like gap in the eye. So I'm sticking that bait needle through the middle of the call it the uni, right? You want me to get one and show you everybody how to do it? I'll show you an uni rigging tip. You'll like this, Travis. This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about alewives.
Well, I'm just saying you might want to try the uni.
Okay. Here's another thing. Keep in mind, alewives will probably spawn mid-May through June, kind of the same water temps as smallmouth, and they're going to push up probably shallow. I mean, they could get in that 5-foot range along some rock bank, but that's going to be more of a nighttime, early morning, first half hour of light type of thing. So that may be something to try there too.
All right, so I'm gonna cut this down because this is too big for it. But anyway, this is the drop shot weight. Let me cut it down real quick. I probably want to use one thinner because this is lead. All right, so here's your little uni. You got it? Travis, this is one of your favorite colors, like yoga pants.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take this bait needle, right? This is a bait needle. You guys see the eye of that? See how it has the hole in it? Take the bait needle. This will look goofy, but you guys will get the idea.
Can you show us what you're doing?
Oh, I was going to stick it right through the middle of the ball. See how there's a ball in the middle there?
Is that the G-Crack one?
No, this is not the G-Crack one. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to stick it right through the middle. And this is the small one. I've done it on the bigger ones. They're already rigged up, so I'm not going to go get those out of my truck because I'm ready to go to Smith Mountain. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the drop shot weight. You see how it's not a round eye drop shot weight. It's the one that you cinch the line into, right?
Yeah.
And it's got just enough of a gap that I slide that little where you would put your line. See how it's now connected to the needle? Got it?
Yeah.
You follow me? Right? And then I'm just going to pull it through this little unagi thing. All right. Then I'm going to show you how the hook. And so what happens is that eye of the drop shot follows the dubbing needle. I mean, the bait needle. Okay. And then I'm going to release it once I have enough of it out. And then I'll show you. Don't get worried. Okay. So now I'm going to clip off some of that lead because I don't want that much lead. But you get this is an 1/8 ounce, by the way. So I could make it a 16th.
Just grab that because that's all you had.
Yeah, that's all I got. I would use the smaller one, but that's all I got. Now I got the weight.
Okay, keep
right?
going.
All right, now let me get a hook. I'll take a stinger hook, which is a B10S from Gamakatsu. I've only got small ones here. I'm going to hold it up. This is a small one, B10S stinger. I think it's O'Shaughnessy Bend. Bend.
Yep.
Now, some guys are using treble hooks, but if you you could use one of the VMCs that has the weed guard, the fluorocarbon weed guard.
All right, rig this thing.
I am, dude. Hold on. So I'm going to grab some of the plastic. This is really small, man. I'm going to grab a little bit of the meat, and then I'm going to stick it through the eye of the drop shot weight, which I've lost.
I can't follow.
Hold on. It's hard, dude. This is tough. This is tough to do. All right. So look, see how the eye of the drop shot weight is out? You see that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now I'm going to stick the hook through the eye of the drop shot where you would stick your line through, right?
Yeah.
It's rotating on me. I'll get it. It's tough to hold it up and do it. All right, there you go. And ideally, I would like to go through some of the meat of the unagi, so that it stays in there. But you could super glue. You could use a little super glue, right? Let me get some of the plastic.
Finish your thought on the super glue. Where are you putting that?
On the drop shot weight so it doesn't come out.
Before you pull it through?
No, you could do it after and pull it up in it. You know what I mean? And then you just cinch your hook up in there, right? You get the idea. Anyway, there you go. There you go. And then I'm going to clip that off. So I only got a little bit of weight in there.
Tight to the skin?
I don't think it matters. I don't think they care as long as you're getting it down in there, right?
No. How much are you clipping off? Tight to
well, if no. I would just leave about half hanging out. I don't think it matters to them. Yeah. There you go.
Right, hold on. I want to talk about that, but I want to answer another quick question.
I just wanted to show you how to rig it, dude. That's all.
I know. I want to talk about it. Give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
Bass After Dark goes because he was asking about the St. Croix. Oh, the new St. Croix rods. So the Legend X2s are out, and I got a handful of them in. I was a huge fan of the Legend X's, so those were the greenish colored rods. I was really kind of just because I've caught in so many fish with that Legend X2 rod over the years that I was kind of disappointed. You know what I mean? But the new X2s are great. Extremely light. I was playing with one I was just messing around, rigging it up, and it's going to be a great rod. That's the one I'm probably the most excited about. In fact, I'm switching over my open water sniper jig rods. I was using the old X2s. I'm going to use the new Legend X. I'm going to use the new X2. And then for dragging a jig, I'm replacing the 7-foot medium extreme that I normally use, and I'm putting the new X2. I think it's a 7.2 medium on that. And then a couple other questions on the St. Croix. I saw best Ned rig rod from them. Man, so I really love a 7-foot rod when I'm Ned rigging, and unfortunately, the St. Croix Legend Extremes do not come in a 7-foot length. They'll come in a 7.6 medium light and a 6.10 or a 7.3. And I'm just my style, my height, the way I like to fish a Ned, I really prefer a 7. I haven't found anything longer that I loved or anything shorter. So I still have a couple old Legend Extremes that were 7-foot that are great for the application, but they're so rare. I hate using them because I don't want to break them. This past 2 years, I've been using the Legend Elite 7-foot medium light by St. Croix only because I love a 7-foot rod. If you're okay with a 6.10 or a 7.3, and you want the best out there, it'd be the extreme as far as the blank goes with them. All right, getting back to that, Eric, let's see that. Can you, that weight's killing me. Can you get rid of that weight somehow in there? You got to have something there.
No, I like the little flash in it, dude.
So you
This
like
is
that.
the-
How
this
are you
is-
gonna fish that?
This is the. I'm just gonna throw it out there, let that bitch sink, and then go pop pop, and let it sink again, and go pop pop, and let it sink, and go pop pop. Yeah, I'm gonna put it around docks. Or if Scooter sees one, he can't catch it. I'm gonna go. I'm throwing that. Run up front and go. Boom! Fire cast out.
All right,
Heck
Michael,
yeah,
I'm
man.
going to give you one last one. Still
So
want to know
anyway.
your favorite time to fish in your home body of water?
And we know it's not November.
Probably May.
That looks pretty good.
April.
Yes.
End of April.
I'm gonna go April. That's when I set the Ontario record, 34 pounds.
Speaking of that, I did have a cancellation come up today. I do want to talk to you guys about real quick.
And by the way, that's locked in, dude. That's pretty good.
I still have the 18th and 20, and I got the 27th just open today in April.
Oh wow. Oh
Those are
wow.
going to be good dates. You're going to want to grab them if you're interested. Still have a few half days in April, and then I still have May 5th open as well as some half days. So
Oh snap. Whoa, May 5th, and when I'm coming up.
I'm looking. You're going to be up on the next day,
Oh yeah, cool.
which means remember every
What?
time you come up,
I know.
income.
Don't worry, man. But you gain so much joy. How can you even measure that? We go eat good food. We
I do
laugh
have-
our balls
Eric,
off.
I
I like
do-
to go buck wild.
Listen, I do have an afternoon trip on the 5th, though.
I'll just stay on the boat. Who is it? No
I'm
problem.
looking.
I'll film for you.
It's
I'll be
Cole.
here.
I don't know his.
Cole, your son? No problem.
No.
We
it's
totally get along.
a guy named Cole.
From where? Cole, are you watching?
I didn't write it down.
Do you have a number? Any contact information?
How would I get a hold of? Let's see. I got his phone number and his email right here.
Well, there you go. Cole,
Anyways, I would
I'm
like to
so sorry that
would
I
like to
double
fill
booked.
that day as a full day trip.
May 5th.
Yeah,
How much is a full day?
it's 800 up to 2 people.
All right, I'll cover the cost. No, I'm paying you. I don't really care what you say. It's my day. No, I'm coming and I'm paying you $800. It's about time I paid you for a day. Don't book it. Fucking put my name in there.
No,
Put my name in there.
Your name is the 6th, 7th.
I want to fish the 5, 6, and 7 now. We're going someplace special. Let's get an Airbnb. We'll hook up the stakes,
I'm gonna stay right here.
fire trucks, and everything, man. All right, that's cool.
Trucks. What?
I want a band. Yeah. Sure. Absolutely. Somebody says, is that the guy? Is he a guy you met on Grindr? The comments have been great, but we gotta get roasted tonight. I love it. Holy moly. This was fun, man. Great job again.
Yeah. Fire trucks.
Yes. I think I might be, yes, fire trucks.
Yeah. All right.
Absolutely, man.
I'm a little upset. I gotta
What
find-
happened?
My lights won't work for my tip ups. I got one bad one, and I gotta find these
What?
little ass batteries.
What?
Yeah. I gotta go back out tomorrow night.
You do?
I do.
Damn. All right. All right. Pick that winner. Let's go.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
All about it.
I know.
I appreciate everyone tonight.
I thought it was fantastic. Another great show, bud. Another great show.
And there's the winner.
What do we got? Who was it?
Right there on the screen. Michael Cole. 4-7.
Congratulations, Michael Cole.
That picture looks familiar.
Big smallmouth.
Yeah, it does look familiar.
I was hoping the other Michael was going to win. He put in a lot of.
He did.
At least we answered his questions. No, I appreciate you guys tonight.
Absolutely.
We'll be back on Monday.
Monday, that's right. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Everybody that's still here. Like and subscribe. Share. Great stream. Everybody was hilarious in the chat tonight, man.
Yeah, it was a good one. All right, you ready to end this thing?
Let's do it, man.
Do we give them after dark, like we pretend?
Like we pretend it's I think we gave him a little after dark. How about next week we go live from the classic special edition?
I don't know if I'm going yet.
Oh, when are you going to find out?
I guess I got to look into it this week, see what's going on.
I'll be there.
I hear you.
All right, let me know. Keep me posted, Holmes.
I will.
We could go live from the classic, walk around.
Nah,
we don't care about that. That's true, but not the kind we're going to deliver. Bring your boat, bud. We'll go fishing. Supposedly, there's a lake right below Chickamauga that has might have just broken the Tennessee state record.
Smallmouth Advisory, we did do the giveaway 2 minutes ago. I appreciate the super chat tonight.
That was good, man.
Smallmouth, but you did not win, unfortunately.
Dude, I wonder what Smalley would do if that was in his bed. That would drive him nutty.
They'll drive nutty wherever you throw that thing.
I think it would.
I want to try that. I was really intrigued by that. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah. And some guys are putting a treble hook in it. How about that?
For largemouth?
Yeah, for big largemouth. Yep. This is all Elaz Tech material. And they're charging $20 that for one. I don't even understand that. Which costs like how much to make? 2 cents? Man, Z-Man can't come out with their Elastic version fast enough. Can you imagine? They got to be working on the molds right now. Right?
Yeah. I fish dice baits, but I drop shot them more than anything.
Yeah. Me and Jack did that on Cayuga. Within the first 5 minutes, I caught one that was like 3. We laughed. Like, how dumb is that?
Yeah.
And then I caught a 5 and change on my shaky jig worm. That was cool.
So Riley, I think what Eric's referring to is the bigger size dice.
Yeah, I'll show you. You guys want to see the bigger size one?
No. They were just. He said that Z-Man already makes one, but I don't think they make.
Oh no,
large.
Right. Their dice is not as large as the ones that are large. You want to see the large one, Travis? The comparison?
Sure.
Hold on.
We'll wait. Oh, shoot. Got my tip ups rigged.
Here's the large one in comparison.
Oh, yeah.
See, Travis?
Okay.
It's the stupidest thing you've ever seen, right? Man, just seeing a 5-pounder out on there and they go pop, 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 pop. They just watch the fish. It's video gaming. They're just looking at the screen going pop, pop, pop. And then I saw a guy after his live scope was over and he smashed him. I don't think he won, or maybe he did. And he still was casting, but he was eating cheese stick and he was just like doing this with his rod. Like he didn't even care.
What do you mean his live scope was broken or what?
No. They only get 3 hours.
This is an elite event?
MLF Big 5.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 hours and then you're done. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Flock, I have not tried the auto jigging jaw jacker. I don't know. I guess there's some value in that. I think if the minnow's kind of alive and hooked right, and it'll stay alive down there, swimming around, I'm not too worried. I do use the jaw jackers a lot for fishing, guys, and I also use these Frable insulated deals, and I just stick this light right there. When it goes up, it starts flashing red, tells me I got a bite. The walleye bite really is prime up here right now, but you have like that last hour of daylight, and then maybe, I mean, you could fish into the night, but I normally stay out till 8 or so. So you got to have lighted tip ups to see the bites out there. Michael asks, do I know Matt B, MLF? Matt Becker, maybe? I do. Lake Erie Lee, I run the old Garmin, that 12-inch Eco Map, I guess, with live scope, of course, with a 34 transducer. Where'd you go, Eric? I thought we're wrapping this up.
No, I had to put my urchin away. I got him in the aquarium in salt water.
Gotcha.
All right, dude. Good job.
You have an aerator for him?
I do, man. I got him feeding on some possum shrimp from the Great Lakes, man. Those sea urchins really like the possum shrimp. And then you got a blood red shrimp in there, but I think they're really small. I can't convert millimeters too fast. I'm not good at math like that. But anyway, you were right. There are shrimp in the Great Lakes.
There is.
Damn right, including grass shrimp.
Yeah.
Good stuff, dude. Great job tonight again, man. Another good topic.
I want to know, is there a difference in Garmin screens for live scope? I don't think so. Not really.
I thought you were trying to end it.
I am, but people keep asking questions.
I know. We could be here all night. Who knows? No, seriously, bro. Way to bring it again. Great topic. Love
Let's
it.
end this
Love
thing.
it.
I gotta go.
You gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. All right. Keep me posted on the classic. And until next week, we'll see you
on the water. See you again. All right.
Peace, everybody.